So how are you feeling right now after your screening of Levski?
I am feeling the same way I've been feeling after each time I watch the movie. I am so deeply moved and excited and sad and exalted. This movie every time stirs deep emotions in me. It's really very, very emotional.
You're still a box office success in Bulgaria. How does that feel to make a film and your first film that you've produced, it's a box office hit in your country?
Well, of course, that it makes us very proud, very happy. But somehow we were expecting this to happen because the film is about our dearest national hero, a great revolutionary against Turkish rule that lasted 500 years and was very, very hard on Bulgarian people. He's a person that every Bulgarian adores. At the same time, it was very high risk for us to do a movie about him because 7 million Bulgarians, they keep 7 million images and for this person. So we took the risk and we are happy that we succeeded.
Now, your goals, obviously being in Cannes and screening in the Marche Du Film, is international presence. What impact, with the present-day society and history repeating itself, do you feel that Levski will make on a global surface when everyone knows of the film?
Well, I truly believe that although internationally people might not know who he is exactly, but the story of his life, the way our director described it from his early childhood through his death by hanging when he was 36, the way he accepted his fate because he was betrayed and he realized that somehow his time hasn't come yet. He came before his own time. So he sacrificed himself to save his comrades from tortures, from being jailed. He sacrificed himself as our Bulgarian Jesus Christ. So the story can move everyone, even if they don't know exactly the true life story of the person, Levski.
Now, how did you come aboard this amazing project?
My son was casted for the role of the young Levski, and I got involved this way. It was for the first shots for a trailer because obviously this was going to be a very high budget film, and the filmmakers hadn't raised those funds. They were relying on charity, on sponsoring from the whole Bulgarian people. But there were some difficulties to raise the money necessary. Of course, they were hoping for support of the state organization that supports Bulgarian films, but unfortunately their hopes were not met with success. So there was a risk of the film not being made. So for me it became a mission to a charitable work to invest my own money and make the film happen.
Now, obviously, you're a fan of the director, who's also acting in this amazing film.
Well, I knew him as an actor because I've watched him in different films. He has many international participations in many Hollywood productions. but being involved in this film made me respect and admire him as director, because he really, really is unique as a director too. And
that's beautiful. Now, the fans are going to want to know, since your box office success in Bulgaria, you're here in the market, there's a lot of interest internationally on your film. It's the buzz here going on in Cannes. What's your next project?
Well, we completed another movie. It's in the last stages of post-production, and it is about the early years of communism, Stalinism in Bulgaria immediately after the Second World War, when the world divided with the Iron Curtain into parts. And we have some other projects in pre-production stages for which we really hope that opening door to international possibilities will make it possible for us to accomplish our other projects as well.
Beautiful. So how are you feeling to be here in Cannes to release the film on an international platform?
This was wonderful feeling. I'm very grateful that you made it possible for us to reach here, and I hope that Ken will be happy with this as well.
Okay, now how was the concept developed, and what made you decide to write a film in regards to such an epic, a drama epic?
This is a matter of national responsibility, and as a professional, he felt it as his duty and honor that he could make it. He could make this gesture to our national history.
How long did the piece take to write, produce, and direct? What was your process?
As work on the screen, right, not more than 2 months. Was piling up this information and knowledge all life.
Now, you all shot in over 40 locations. How did you go about selecting your locations?
45, exactly. It was very difficult because Bulgaria is full of beautiful locations and we wanted to show as many as possible. It was difficult also in regard of hiding, because it's a movie that takes place in the 19th century, so we had to hide cables and all this signs of civilization. But we had to show as many as possible, so there were people going around the country and choosing the locations. The difficult part also was, and the challenge was, to shoot the film during the sequence of 1 year, because he wanted to show the perpetuality of nature and the beauty of the same locations in the different seasons.
Това проточи снимачния период.
This made the shooting period long.
А това е много скъпо за продуцента.
And this is very expensive for the producer.
И благодаря за разбирането, което прояви и бръкна много дълбоко в джоба си.
I thank her for her understanding.
Now,
it cost her a lot.
In regards to the cinematography and the wardrobe and the costumes, how did you go about designing all of this?
We had excellent art designer. But also in Bulgaria there are very, very good studios that keep, in the past during the this is a little bit, I'm adding from myself, the socialist movie production during the socialist time was very, very well supported from the government, so they made these mega historical movies, sagas, so there is a lot, very, very good wardrobe in the studios, and we had to rent, to pay to use what we needed. Some of the costumes we tailored but thanks to our art designer, and all went very authentically.
Now you're also an actor in this amazing film. How was that process for you, directing and acting, and what did that feel like to direct and act?
Аз мога и от едно дърво да направя добър актьор.
He says that even from a tree he can make a good actor.
Лошо е, че дърветите понякога ни удрят през пръстите.
It's pity that sometimes the trees slap at us. Of course, sometimes there were diversions in the evaluation of the different actors, but as a whole, the actors are very, very good.
Аз играя всичките си филми.
He acts in all of his films that he has produced.
Защото нямам пари да платя на по-добър от мен.
Because he doesn't have money to pay somebody better than himself.
Askerler dalsın.
Barışçı Türk nüfusunu cemiye topla ve tıpçalara yandır. Toplara doldursunlar ve bekleninler. Sen ise çocuklarına ziyarete git.
Kimsem yok. Burada kalacağım.
Толя. Сега е придаскал Иван Ковачев.
Закон е кралство, закон е кратък и ясен. Без сила.
Kendi düşen ağlamaz. Hep arkadaşım olarak kalacağım.
İstanbul'da yargılanacaksın Muharrem. Bunun hesabını vereceksin. Ali Aslan seni mahvedecek. Sana söz veriyorum.
İstanbul. Medeniyet güzel gün seni bekler. Sana bir tavsiye. Kapıcıya git.
Те са няколко в света, няколко по-добри от мен. Аз съм приятел с повечето от тях. Рой Шайдер, Бог да го прости, беше един от тях.
And he has played in his movies.
Той ставаше за тая роля, но вече го няма и затова аз просто...
He could make the role of Maxim, but unfortunately he's not among us.
Последният детския филм, не детския, за комунизма, за Сталин, Златина ми забрани да играя.
The second movie, Zlatina forbid me to act.
За да направя филма бързо и качествено.
Quickly. And
so what was your acting training? You went to extensive schools, you're a teacher, you do a lot in the arts.
Ами аз съм завършил при...
Graduated the Higher Academy of Movies and Theatre in Bulgaria with the best theatrical professor. Before you were even born.
So, in regards to Hollywood and you acting in Hollywood films, tell the fans what films you've been in.
Играл съм в филми, които едва ли ще ви говорят нещо. Примерно Dark Descent с Dark Descent, Спартакус, Вест, Запад, как е изток-запад?
West and
с Катрин Деньов, на Режис Верние, филм, който взе Оскар.
Oscar winning movie.
You're in Hollywood films and you're a company out of Bulgaria making great pictures. You obviously succeeded in Bulgaria. Are you going to continue to produce films within the Bulgarian language and translate it? Are you? So, what's the future of the production company?
Now we have taken a decision. Our future productions to be shot in English. Obviously, the international market requires requires it. And the projects that we are looking into are really international, they're world themes that are could excite everyone. So we are now trying to make world movies. He wants to congratulate the future audience of his movies, and he wants to tell them in advance that there is no lie.
Няма и много истина.
There is not a lot of truth, which it's an artistic form to express emotions and to wake up emotions in the audience.